Welcome to the Connected Woman podcast.
Your fears, your doubts, your triggers that are holding you back in this moment in your life, they are not who you are, okay? They are holding you back from embracing the woman who already exists because she already exists within you. And that's why you keep hearing her whisper, right? You want to do this. You want to trust yourself. You want to stop second guessing. You want to learn more about yourself. That's the woman who already exists within you and waiting for you to open the door. And when I say to open the door, is starting doing your inner work and also embracing your authenticity. But in order for you to embrace that authenticity, you need to get to know yourself really well as you can, because that self-knowing is going to bring you up to self-mastery. And as I always say, this is not about perfection. But what a beautiful thing is when you truly get to know yourself. Because when you get to know yourself and you rewire those old patterns that are holding you back and rediscover your beliefs, those that are going to support your life from now on. And again, it doesn't matter where are you in your life, how old you are. Then is when you, my friend, become unstoppable. And I am telling you this again because I myself went through this journey. And I couldn't believe that I could also trust myself, believe in myself, and just go for whatever I wanted in my life, even when it was hard. And I still, to this day, in that journey. But now, better than before in my life, I know I can. I know I can totally step into the woman who already exists within me. And that's why I created my coaching business to help all women to do the same. Because too many women out there, too many of us think that we can't do this work. And that's not true. And so this is when you decide to take the step into your inner work. And I know that many of us, just by hearing inner work, we get like, oh my God, I don't want to do that. And that's okay. You know, getting to know ourselves can be sometimes overwhelming, right? Because when we really want to know who we are, we need to open spaces that may be feelings and stories that we have in our memory that maybe we don't want to. And I always say you don't need to dig deep there and go back to the past, but you do need to revisit a little bit those spaces if there are beliefs that are holding you back right there. And so we pretend we know who we are, but we actually don't know. And we are aware, but we are not yet enough aware to be aware of that awareness. And that means it's almost like you have these moments that you become the observer of your thoughts and your behavior. And that's the way of mastering yourself. And when you master yourself, when you do this inner work, there is almost nothing outside of you that can disturb your inner peace. Again, this is not about perfection. And even though when you go out of your center, or when you get frustrated, stressed, sad, in pain, you always know how to come back to center. You will always know how to help yourself. You will always know how to feel safe within yourself. And this is one of the essence of your inner work, is feeling safe within yourself. Is having a nervous system that is regulated. And a brain that is working for you and not against you. And here's an important point that I'm pretty sure you know, and is that our brain wants to keep us safe. Survival is, we are hardwired for survival, period. So going against things that for our nervous system, for our brain, is like a red light danger, or a red light, something is happening, this is no good. Anything that also can take from us energy, that can make us feel uncomfortable, our nervous system and our brain will hold us back. So your responsibility in this inner work is just to learn how to retrain your brain, how to rewire your brain. I can't tell you how amazing it is when you learn that you are capable of doing the things that maybe for decades you thought you can't. That you are capable of having such a beautiful relationship with yourself, meaning knowing your boundaries, your beliefs, your values, like truly knowing, because most of people, when you ask them, do you know your values? They always will tell you they do. But when you go in a deeper work with them, they don't know. And that's okay. Most of us didn't know. We weren't actually sit and taught to become curious about those beliefs and values that we have, if they are really ours or someone else. So when you truly do this work, your life, you open up a new dimension for your life. I promise you, it's a new way of being. Not even just seeing your life, but being. So why not start doing this inner work? And this inner work is not just about rewiring all patterns holding you back, right? And going deep into your belief system and doing all of the self-talk and visualization and repetition to rewire your brain, but it's also about rewiring and regulating your nervous system through mindfulness, through meditation, through self-compassion, through gratitude. This is the real work when we combine between mind, heart, and body, neuroplasticity practices, and holistic practices. And this is exactly what I do inside of my Connected Within program, which is 16 weeks, where I will show you, teach you, and walk you exactly how to do this work. This work is not just for some people. This is for you. You just need to give yourself permission and to choose yourself to do this work. Sometimes we tell ourselves, I don't have enough time, or I can do that. And we rather continue being in the loop that is causing us suffering, not just pain, because life has pain within it, but suffering. And we will go for years and years and years, not getting to know ourselves, not working on the things that we should be working inside of ourselves, instead of talking about others, instead of gossiping about others, instead of looking for external validation. When you understand that you are a whole just for who you are, and you understand truly your worth, and you start trusting yourself and feeling safe within yourself, no matter what life throws your way, and also no matter how much success do you have, when you come back to self, you feel safe. And that is something that you only can do when you start your inner work. Nothing else will help you get to this point. So if there is something I want you to take from today's episode, is that your inner world deserves your attention and your time and your dedication. If you keep looking from outside validation, or pretending that your life is certain way, but it's not, to fulfill a void, and not really getting to the roots of the work you need to do with yourself, and also knowing that you can rewire your brain, then it's going to be hard for you to move forward in your life. You will stay stuck in the same loops and patterns of behavior. Okay? So remember, your fears, your doubts, your triggers are not who you are. Those are your old programming. I hope you like this episode. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell so you don't miss any of the videos that I upload here. And I will see you in my next episode.